James, thank you for your time today. There is a lot of work involved in being an MRS meeting chair. Why did you volunteer for the role?
Yeah, attending and participating in MRS meetings has always been sort of a highlight of my fall and spring. Even as a graduate student, attending these meetings has always had a profound impact on my career. And attending these meetings has led me to expand my network of collaborators. I've made new personal friends, and I've also moved into new research areas. And so these experiences have impacted my professional successes. And I felt as a meeting chair, I can ensure that the meeting also had this type of impact on other attendees. And that was really the reason I volunteered for this position.
In addition to a large number of technical symposia today, a number of exhibitors are giving presentations throughout the day. Tell us about the importance of the exhibit to the meeting attendees.
Yeah, the exhibit is always a key aspect of the meeting. It brings together companies who have some common interests and shared interests in materials research and engineering. And these can be companies that have developed new analytical tools that can help researchers advance the state of the art. And at the exhibit hall, we also have publishers, professional editors working for a variety of journals who can help answer questions from authors. They could be senior authors or junior scientists in the field. And this is important because it can develop, routes to new contributed articles in the field or invited articles. And for the meeting attendees, this can have an impact on their career, right? So you can work and discuss intimately with, for example, companies to think about how to develop new products or new bespoke instruments that might advance or help you advance an area of your own research. And this really is, a time in which you can work together collaboratively rather than via email and have sort of the ear of the industrial sponsor who might help you support activities in your lab.
And you also have a number of professional development sessions today. MRS meetings, even in this virtual space, are important in the development of researchers' careers. Tell us about the value of an MRS meeting to a young scientist's career.
Yeah, there are a number of sessions planned which range from how to network, how to find collaborators, to job searching, interviewing, and maybe even importantly, managing rejection. So for early career scientists, these professional or soft skills are really essential to develop as early as you can. Building that network of collaborators is quite important for solving and working on important challenges in materials research, because many of these problems don't fall within a single domain. It's really the intersection of multiple fields where these challenges are found, and you need to work and discuss with folks outside of your, say, narrow community to develop solutions. And so this is one opportunity to do that. In addition, developing interview skills, for example, is important when trying to be hired either in industry or academia. And especially now in this virtual format, I think folks are more accustomed to one-on-one interviews in person. Developing the skills required to master a virtual interview is somewhat non-intuitive. And so there are professional development sessions on how to do that. And as I mentioned, one of maybe the most important things is the ability to handle rejection. As a young scientist, my impression is that most of these individuals will take rejection of a paper or a grant proposal quite personally. And maybe rightfully so. They've developed and expended a lot of effort in developing the content of that project. And it's important to recognize that in our field, in academia as well as in industry, we are encountering failure frequently. And really what young scientists should strive for is to translate the disappointment of rejection into some positive effort. It's okay to feel disappointed and perhaps mad that a project or proposal wasn't funded or a paper was rejected or the reviewer didn't really understand what you were trying to say. But then you need to step back and think about how can I restructure this, make it work. And these are some of the professional development activities and sessions that the meeting offers this year.
Your time as meeting chair has certainly been unique. What have you learned along the way that you would pass along as advice to future MRS meeting chairs?
Yeah, I would say be flexible, plan, prepare, be ambitious with the meeting, make it your own, define, what you want the attendees to have as an outcome of the meeting. But as 2020 has shown us, be prepared to pivot at any point. And so those would be my recommendations to the next meeting chairs.
James, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.